After the race I told you about, in which I ran 30 minutes 25 seconds compared to 29 minutes 12 last year to the intemporaries, I went to the finish. So I spent time with some of the others of my team, talked together, stuff like that. And after that, later on, I went back home by train. Already, the trains were leaving later than normal, and also one stopped at a place that normally wouldn't. Two trains having the two same next stops with 2 minutes apart. So, the thing is, during the travel, we heard someone who had medical issues. You heard like fast breathing and shaking was visually there. And it was also during the ticket control that it happened. And then people told their guy who controlled the tickets that there was a medical issue, someone needs help. So he went there immediately, and people didn't know what was going on really. So then he made a call to the train. He asked for medical staff who are in the train, and there was actually a woman close to where we were sitting. Once the announcement was made, she immediately got up and went there. So I think she didn't realize earlier what was going on. So she got there, and pretty quickly she said that it's an epileptic attack. Well, the thing is, when someone has that, you can't do that much. But then more people joined. The woman tried to calm her down. I don't know how effective this is, really. But after some time, it stopped, but then it resumed, and the woman was completely lost. She didn't know where she was. She probably forgot everything that happened previously. And they contacted the ambulance, I think, for the next place the train was stopping, which was like still 20 minutes away. And then, once we were there, immediately medical staff entered the train at the right place. So it was smart going until there before leaving the train. Or, I mean, if they were to stop the train earlier, then it probably wouldn't have turned out that well, because being out in nowhere isn't really beneficial, as you do need to get the people there who are supposed to help. So if you're out in nowhere, it will not be effective, as it will take time to reach the place. So it was a smart choice to keep going with the train. We still lost like 7 minutes or so, because they had to carry out the woman, and that's not really easy. Like she was sitting there in the train. You can't really bring anything in that makes it easier. Any bench or whatever they use. So yeah, I got home pretty late then because of that. It was already late, and then it became even later. So yeah, that's what happened yesterday on my way home from my race.